Up next, the 76ers taking... The NBA on 2K... And Greg... Taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. And it's Bane in at the small forward. Harden gets the bucket.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so here is Philadelphia. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Maxey against Bane, and here's Harris from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Here's Maxey. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Smart on the wing, guarded by Harden. Smart kicks to Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Harden, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very... high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Smart, wide open, he fires. And he's good on the three ball.
Look, and when Marcus Smart is hitting from deep, it really makes a difference in this offense. It becomes so much more dynamic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bain finds Jackson. Harris against Bain. To the middle. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. And that's 11 points for Ja Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Harden. There's the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Maxey passes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Smart kicks to Bain. Maxey against Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense. And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill. But what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And it's Morant missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Adams, the pass to Morant. Shoots the three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Embiid down low. Here's Tucker. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. What an amazing quarter. There was... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
We've got Reed, Patrick Beverly out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Bamba, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oubre's got the opening basket here in the 2nd quarter for Philadelphia.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Rose. Kennard against Oubre. And the wide open shot from Rose. Offline with his 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here's Bamba. Rebound by Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
With that 6th overall pick in 2018, Mo Bamba hasn't been a star, but is there some untapped potential?
I think so. You've got a shot blocker who can also space the floor from beyond the arc. That's a pretty good foundation to build on, Greg.
Rose with the double team. Reed the pass to Bamba.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And he gets the bucket.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Williams against Melton. Here's Aldama. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Beverly wide open. Good on the triple. Beverly's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
No one covering. Aldama's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rose against Beverly. Here's Oubre. Can't cash in from close range. Knocked away. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Rose scanning the floor. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Shots good by Kennard.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's denied. And he recovers it. Melton passes to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Kennard setting the pick for Rose. Pass to Kennard. No good there. Some solid defense from Reed. Oubre, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tillman passes to Rose. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Substitution on the court.
Now Morant. For the three. That one, no good.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Left side, Bane. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Smart misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for James Harden.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
Jackson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Smart driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Smart's got 5.
And Smart's initiative, that's my favorite part. Like, he is amazing at making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Tucker dishes to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes to Morant. Here he goes.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard Ja Morant, because his handle is on a string.
And there's the feed to Embiid. No good that time. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Harris, good.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
Memphis has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And a wide open look for Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Harden can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now here's Jackson. And there's the pass to Adams. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Smart kicks to Morant. Going inside. Jackson has the open look. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
A massive energy force
Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. Williams, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for John Morant. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
They swipe it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And here's Rose. .11 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. There's the 3. That shot off.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be back with you shortly. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Reed out there with Oubre. Then it's Bamba. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. 76ers on defense. They trail by 1. Williams, that's good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the paint, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Tillman passes to Williams. Here's Kennard. Back to Williams. The shot misses. Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Fast break, Memphis. Kennard for 3. Great D that time from Oubre.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose.
Rose with the double team. Pass to Melton. Back to Beverly. Passes it to Melton. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. And that one is off. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Williams. At the elbow, it's Rose. Here's Tillman. Covered by Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Rose drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden kicks to Maxey. Back to Harden. From the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now the pass to Jackson. He can't get that one. Harden with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And a great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
The kick out to Bain. Back to Smart. In into the lane, and it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
He's played in so many big games in his career. Marcus Smart is locked in for that big moment.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Smart against Maxey. Jackson a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Smart. 6 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one. Stolen by Jackson. Smart against Maxey. Jackson down low. And he lays it straight in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
For 3, Harris, it's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Morant scanning the floor. Good.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Yes!
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
It's tipped. Here's Harden on the wing. There's the triple. That one, no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday, and you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi is the small forward with Morris holding down the 4 spot. Paul George out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Zubats in at the 5.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Now here's Harden. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Zubats. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Man, the pass to Morris. Shoots over Maxey. Leonard on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
For 3, George. That one is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Leonard against Harris. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 5 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's George. Morris outside. Pass to Mann. To the paint. Leonard against Harris. 2 on the clock. Here's George. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Leonard can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Leonard can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Harris. 5 points in the game.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Leonard outside to stop the run. And the Clippers miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Maxey. Harris on the wing. Clock at 6. From deep.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
Morris finds George. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Harden. There's the drive, and Harden with the slam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Leonard can't get it to go. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. George is screen on Harden. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. Back to George. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Sixers on top, up 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Mason Plumlee, Russell Westbrook out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. Batum, pass to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington, no good. The Sixers leading. Beverly outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And Beverly gets it to go.
Because of the explosiveness, Beverly's dangerous off the dribble, as you see right there.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
4-3. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Covington. Launches it. That shot missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Beverly, the pass to Melton. Inside. And there's Bamba on the assist from Melton. And now it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. Covington, a screen on Melton. Batum outside. Westbrook outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The 76ers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Martin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Solid pass right there by Westbrook. He's all about getting his teammates involved.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Covington. And it's man in for Russell Westbrook.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Leonard passes to Zubac. Maxey against Leonard. Rebound by the 76ers. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden from outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Leonard with a screen on Maxey. It's George with the drive, and the bucket is good. George has got 7.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Nice move, and it's blocked.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
And that one's good, man.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Harden against Leonard. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Leonard. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And Harden with the slam.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Leonard for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Tucker and Embiid make up the front court. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
George for 3. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Leonard's got 9 points.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. George outside. Releases. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 9 points in the game.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
BA, he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title. So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. The lead is 15. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
George for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tucker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Embiid gets the double team. Harden with it. Let's go with a three. And the 76ers another three.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Leonard looking over the floor to win the run. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Allie. Thank you. Leonard passes to George. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Covington's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Westbrook in for Man.
In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Martin, he's checked in for Paul George. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Beverly, the pass to Melton. Batum in the post. He's against Reed.
All right, Batum still has some hops left in those legs.
The 76ers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Westbrook against Beverly. Reed passes to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Back to Reed. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. Here he goes. It seems you could bring in any. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Previous play is taking 2 shots.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And stolen by Bamba. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The dive for the ball. Shot from the wing. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Martin outside. Batum, the pass to Martin. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It goes on Nick Batum.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First one falls for him. And the second free throw is good. The last one's off. They'll settle for two. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Martin in a two-guard. And that one drops for him. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Beverly, the pass to Bamba. And he banks in the layup.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Covington, no good. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Melton passes to Beverly. For three, Covington. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Right side, Covington. Buries it from three. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Melton misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Martin. Takes a three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
And the 76ers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And George launches it from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Maxey. Outside Tucker. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
And it's Harden penetrating. Outside Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Tucker with a screen on Martin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Leonard for three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And slam dunk by Tucker.
This is how you make a statement. PJ throws it down hard.
Embiid with it. Guarded now by George. And Embiid gets the double team. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Martin, the pass to Leonard. Hits it from the high post.
Confidence off the catch. That's what makes Kawhi Leonard such a dangerous player.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Clippers have possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. George for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Leonard for 3. And Tucker pulls it down. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
George peels it out a bit. Off the mark. So it's the 76ers winning this one easy. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And the Clippers starting five. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then it's George. Then it's Morris. And it's man in at the point. Leonard with the bucket.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Morant scanning the floor. Back to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
George against Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
George passes to Leonard. And George kicks to Leonard. Payne against Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Morant comes with the double team. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Adams. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Nobody near George. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jackson down low. Leonard's there. The 3 from Morant. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice play, George, creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The kick out to Bane. Outside, Smart. Right side, Jackson. They get a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Smart. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And here's Morant. He's got 5. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Morant.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Leonard with a screen on Bane. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dish now to Leonard. Back to George. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's George. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a 3-level scorer, and he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
Man passes to George. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. The three from Morant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Rose. Here's Kennard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kennard saw the opening, got up there, and really threw it down.
Highland finds Batum. Back to Highland. Outside Covington. Batum wide open. He fires. Oh, good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. LA's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here's Martin after Memphis gets the 3. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Memphis trailing here. Right side Rose. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Outside Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The kick out to Rose. Good D by Covington. Clippers leading by 5. Highland passes to Batum. Left side, Martin. No good on the 3. Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist from Batum. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Passes to Kennard. Dishes it to Clark. Takes it inside. The kick out to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient 3-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Rose passes to Kennard. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone and says, I'll answer with a three.
Covington against Kennard. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Martin finds Highland. And Clark over to help. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Rose with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. And the pass to Kennard. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Puts up a deep three. Second chance shot. Aldama. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tough coverage defensively, and Covington not a guy you expect to make that kind of play.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Out on the wings for him, Smart and Bain. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here is Zubac. Following John Morant's three. Good on the shot.
Nice job by Zubac using his size and just making his presence felt.
Morant gets to Adams. Out to Morant. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Man. Back to Morris. Down low. Here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And Morris doing a good job of scanning the floor and realizing when his teammate was open.
Here's Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. For Memphis, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Again, Los Angeles.
That's a tough shot for a lot of people, but PG makes it look easy.
Morant passes to Bain. Rebound by the Clippers. George with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Memphis. The three from George.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Bain with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
George double teamed. Over in the corner, Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the the basket is good, and he's got a chance. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. Adams with it. Leonard picks him up. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's Man. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Leonard with the screen on Jackson. Inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll. One of his bread and butter moves.
Well, such a study, Brent. Veteran Marcus Morris. You know what you're getting with him every single game.
Well, he's a guy who rebounds the ball and brings a little bit of toughness, and he will get double-digit points on a nightly basis, capable of that. So you're relying on that toughness.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's George. Out to Morris. Outside Leonard. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Kawhi typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Jackson passes to Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
2 on the clock. Grant. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Man. Great D that time from Payne. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
14 foul.
That one misses from Jackson.
Jackson Jr. 1 shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Smart with this screen on George. And it's Morant missing. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Smart against George. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Shoots the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got it back down to single digits for Memphis. Clippers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Leonard kicks to Zubac. He dishes it to George. Now Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Substitution on the court.
Plumlee with the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Martin. Batuma's out there with Plumlee. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Williams.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And Plumlee kicks to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Hey, Kennard has the ability to absolutely fill it up.
Here's Highland. Buries it down low.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Kennard for 3. Highland with the rebound. Clippers leading by 6. And finished off by Martin.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Covington, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Rose against Covington. And Williams with the stuff.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And there's the drive.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So both teams changing it up here. Clippers leading by 8. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
Here's Bain. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. Man passes to Leonard. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard finds Morant, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. Jackson down low. He's covered by Leonard. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A three from Morant. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
To the inside, Morris. And he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Morant dishes to Smart. Out to Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Adams outside. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Man gets the bucket.
And nice dime from Zubats. His floor awareness is solid.
Up top, Morant. Defended by George.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Leonard with the steal, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers leading by 9. Takes it inside. The 3 from George. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Morant. The kick out to Bain. For the 3, connects from 3-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Out to Morris. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Bain for 3. Morant outside. Baseline try. Off on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Pretty interesting. Backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. At forward, it's Harrison Tucker. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one at the line is good. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
Jackson can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Harris outside, knocks down the triple.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Smart passes to Jackson. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Three-pointer Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kept alive. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The drive by Morant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Maxey missing.
Wide, wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 6.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational a talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty. Deep range, excellent passer, played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing. It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For 3, Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. He's got 5.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Misses from short range.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Harris on the wing. Another three for Philadelphia.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
Adams finds Smart. Back to Adams. Outside for Moran. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Smart. That shot is off. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. The offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Adams, the pass to Smart. Morant surveying the floor. Puts the move on. Rebound by the 76ers.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Outside Harden. To the wing on the left. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for the 76ers. 8 points in the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Anthony Melton out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Now here's Oubre. Got it.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Rose. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Kennard passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Kennard. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bamba. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like Anthony Melton who takes care of business on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, B.A. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with the level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Now here's Bamba. Yet to see a basket.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kennard passes to Tillman. Up top, Kennard. He's covered by Oubre. Beverly against Rose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Aldama. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kennard. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Sinks it from distance.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Here's Melton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Rose outside, and the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul, and the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits the timeline, B.A., and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
He's off on the second.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Left side Bain. Morant using his speed. And the shot count. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And he...
The previous play is under review.
These personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Smart's checked in. .121 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Harden. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Morant. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Maxey attacking. Yes, it's good. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
Bain finds Morant. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Scoped out the turnover, ran out ahead of the play, and Maxey finished things off nicely.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Morant missing again. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Now on the court, here's your hot spot. Get down and let
19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And then Harden with the jam.
and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Adams. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning the... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Morant and Smart. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And Harden gets the double team. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Maxey's got 11 points.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Morant with it, now guarded by Harris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court. Offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Harden from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Can they get it? And it's Harris with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Tucker. The drive by Harden. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And another miss by Memphis.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Harden with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside for Harden. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Bane. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Fires for three. And Tucker pulls it down. Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. For three, here's Harris. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the 76ers. For three, Maxey. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 23 points.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Morant, no good. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Embiid gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Morant. 26 points for him.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid misses. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Morant finds Adams. Back to Morant. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Beverly. No points so far. For three, Oubre, that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 21. Here's Kennard. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. Paul Reed is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Bamba in at the 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. A clear look for Bamba. Another shot out to the wing. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, he possesses both an inside and outside game, does Mo Bamba. And because of that, he's a headache when he's knocking down jumpers.
Now here's Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 22 was their biggest lead. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rose grabs the board. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Memphis. 19-point game. Rose. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Boy, anytime you're a guard like Rose and you can hit the boards like that, coaches love it.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Oubre, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Kennard can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Count that one, Reed. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Left side, Oubre. And stolen by Williams. Here's Rose. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Melton with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Now here's Oubre. Beverly for 3. Williams grabs the board. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Rose. Here's Tucker. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Nice shot by Kennard.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Adams. Kennard outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Sixers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Tucker, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Kennard against Harden. Kennard passes to Morant. Here's the pick. Back to Kennard. Off the mark there with a 3. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Deflected! Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And Morant drops them both. .23 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Over to the left wing. Driving inside. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
get your entire roster sheet ready. These are teams, as you know, that will go deep into their benches.
Well, particularly in the regular season, it's great for coaches, right? It allows them to play a variety of matchups, mix and match a little bit. The other thing keeps the locker room happy.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. The forwards, Harris and Tucker. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Embiid. The shot's good.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
George looking over the floor. Zubac's a screen on Maxey. A nice shot by George.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Harden. Launches a three. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Now here's Harden. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's George from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
And Harden launches it from deep, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. George against Maxey. Lets it go with the three. And Paul George, good for the three. George has got 9.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And George, here we go. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Maxey, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Mann, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Here's Harden. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. To the paint. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. The 76ers trail by 10. Harden surveying the D, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Now, here's George. He's got 12. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's George after the Sixers pick up 2. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here is Harris. Tucker the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Mann. Sinks the three-pointer.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Fires from deep. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Reed out there with Bamba. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Here's Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Batum. Fires the 3. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Stolen by Martin. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Batum. And it's Melton with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 11. Everly with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up, and they get it back. Reed kicks to Bamba. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Highland deciding where to go with it. Outside for Batum. Back to Highland. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
That one drops for him. Melton's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Now Highland. Still scoreless. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And finished off by Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. puts it on the deck and leaves no doubt.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers have possession. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Can they get it? And Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got 9.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Embiid. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy."
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
George passes to Leonard. Shoots from the high post. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Leonard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 13.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Kicks it out to Harden. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Maxey on the wing. Down low. Harden outside. Tucker a screen. Again, the miss by Harden.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Zubac's in the post. He's covered by Maxey, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's George. And it's man in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The 3 from George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from James Harden. The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end. I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Harris finds Maxey. Morris with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
George, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Man passes to Leonard. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers trail by 5. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue doors to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
Harden against George. And the jam by Harden.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
George against Maxey. George passes to Morris. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. A nice shot by Tucker.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
George against Maxey. Here's the 3. The shot by George, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
First team. Substitution on the court.
Passes it to Bamba. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Highland passes to Plumlee. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. It's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I'll tell you this. If the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Left side, Martin. Here's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Deep two from Beverly. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
That's about having long arms and excellent athleticism.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. DeAnthony Melton out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Reed. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Bamba in at the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre passes to Melton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Kicks it to Covington. Knocks it loose. Oubre with it. Now Covington defending. And the dunk by Reed.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Covington setting the pick for Highland. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Batum. The pass to Covington. The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Melton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Beverly wide open. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Highland. Takes the 3. And it's Martin missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
With the drive, pass to Melton. Now here's Beverly. Reed, a screen on Highland. It's Reed, high post. The shot will not fall. Plumlee with some nice D. Batum dishes to Covington. Back to Batum. From past the arc, Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And there's the whistle. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
The previous play is under review.
Years of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
These are the situations that Paul George wants to be in. An opportunity to prove he's got the clutch gene at the foul line. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Harris, right side, and slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
And yes, it's good. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Pass to Harden. Harris outside. To the inside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
George way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Harden against George.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's George. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. And so they foul intentionally. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Back to Harris. Stolen by Zubac.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Five seconds left in the game. And here's George for 3. Can't knock in the 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Morris. And it's man in at the point.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And here's Harden. And there's the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Paul George grabs the miss. And And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there? How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
A big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close ones. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
In the corner, it's Harris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's George going inside, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, hits the jumper in space. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Pass to Harris. Outside Maxey for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Back to George. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Embiid. Yes!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Outside Leonard, driving the lane. Rebounded by Tucker. Harris outside.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air. Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Mann. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. Off target. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Dorothy.
2K. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Graham. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Moran and Smart in the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the 5.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
Jackson. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard outside. To the middle. And Smart over to help. Here's Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Smart against George. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3.
Marcus Smart is just an absolute dog on defense. Look, he is annoying.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart left side. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Shot's good by Moran.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's George. After the basket by Memphis. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. George has got 5 points.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Offensive rebound, Bain. And he buries his first look.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Man, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside for Moran. They get it back. Here's Adams. Out to the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside for Moran. Drives to the hoop. Morant with the slam.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Kicks it to George. From downtown. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. Fires for three. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Give him 8.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Leonard against Bain. Nifty move. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Morant, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And Morant over to help. Pass to George. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bain against Morris. Knocked loose. Leonard looking over the floor. Driving it. Oh, threw it down. Wow.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And the shot goes in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court for Memphis. Luke Kennard out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. Chalk up 2 there. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Martin, and he jams it home with authority.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Out to Rose. Kennard against Martin. Kennard on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Kennard's gotten his first points in this one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Rose comes with a double. Here's Batum. And the 3 off target. Memphis trailing here. Here's Kennard. He drops it from range. Kennard's got his second bucket on the night.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Back to Martin. To the paint. Out to Covington. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Rose can't connect.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the basket by Plumlee. And now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here's Aldama. No points yet. Picked by Aldama. Williams passes to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Nick Batum. The first one falls.
Shooting for Memphis.
Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Plumlee down low. He's against Tillman. Outside, Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one's on Rose. Kennard outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at. Guys?
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. Clark is checked in for Tillman. Out to Covington. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 9.
A volume three-point shooter. Now, Covington understands this team depends on his ability to space the floor.
Back to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Martin. Kennard with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Here's Rose. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Plumlee passes to Covington. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Martin misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Rose finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Covington. Back to Martin. Now here's Batum. Out to Covington. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Kicks it out to Kennard. And stolen by Covington. Here we go. Here's Highland. Sends it home from three-point land. Highland's got 6 points.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Terrence Mann is out there with Paul George. And it's Morris in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Oh, Morant from close range.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Oh, got a piece of it. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. So it's the Clippers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mann, guarded by Bane. Leonard outside. Inside, Zubac passes to Morris. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Morris outside. Clock at 6. George passes to Zubac. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That three's off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Smart. Oh, Smart drives. Outside for Moran. For the lead. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Second personal foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Here's Bane. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
And he was fouled, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Leonard against Smart. George outside. And the jam by George.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
That's true enough. Allie, thanks. It's stolen by Smart. Jackson, right side. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Here's George, out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Morris outside. Misses the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And the Grizzlies with some changes. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the left wing. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Kennard with it. Highland covering. Williams from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Plumlee. Martin outside. Pass to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Covington's got 6 points.
Yeah, well, Covington was totally prepared there. He had the shot all picked out and just needed to be fed.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Batum gets the bucket.
From the arc, Batum can be pretty consistent. Not a guy you can leave alone out there.
Williams passes to Kennard. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. Third team.
That's good from Plumlee.
At the line for your Clippers.
Plumlee hits them both. 19 seconds left in the third. The drive by Rose. Kicks it out to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Highland, the pass to Martin. 1 second left. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. And right up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. Rose outside. Shot clock at 5. Kennard against Martin to take the lead. Rebounded by Highland.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
To the inside. Martin outside. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 4.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Kennard outside. The 3 on target from range. Kennard's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For 3, Covington nails it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Highland against Rose. Kennard outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Covington, he's open. And again, it's the Clippers.
And Covington knows his game, has a great understanding for when he should look to shoot it.
Basket counts. Kennard's got 22 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Out left to the wing. Plumlee finds Highland. Pass to Batum. Now Martin. There's the triple. Out to Covington. The three is up. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That'll be a second foul of the game. A line change here for Memphis. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. On the wing, Bane. Jackson. Great positioning on the putback.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morris. Zubats with it. George outside. Morris, a screen on Smart. George for three. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Adams. Left side Morant. Jackson outside. And here's Adams. Outside Morant. Over Morris. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer.
Now that's how you finish.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's George on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Leonard with a screen on Jackson. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Cranes the triple. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Sinks the tray.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And George with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And here's Morant outside. It's not going to go for him. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.